and the ruck, and now you're getting into a triplet with barbells, but the one wrinkle here, as we had in the first two tests, that dumbbell on the bench.
Yeah, the dumbbell on the bench. We got weightlifting, weightlifting, weightlifting. And to a stranger's assumption, they look at this and they're like, wow, they're just testing their ability to lift weights. And folks, that's far from true. The heart rate is going to get spiked very early, and what we're going to have to see is how conditioned these athletes are in the form of weightlifting. So it is a bit of a unique test in that way.
All right, question came through. Bruce Wayne, who are your picks for the men in test 3?
I'm scanning the floor. Give me a second here. Let me look. And I'm going to cheat because I want to see how they lay back, arms extended on these dumbbells, and how the first few reps look. All right. By the looks of this, here's who I like.
Look, some guys out here played some high school football.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying.
Hey, Alex Vigneault is making these 90s look like baby weight. Baby weight, folks. Cournoyer gets off at the same time. They rocking and rolling. Hopper right there, coming out of Clemson football program, testing out the strength conditioning. See, was he putting in the work? We'll see. We'll see if he was putting in the work.
We'll start off with 10 of every rep. 10 deadlifts, 10 dumbbell bench, 90 pounds each, and then 10 squat cleans at 145. They'll do 4 sets in one lane, 3 in the next, and 3 in the next. So they'll advance that bar as we go through. One thing about Alex Vigneault, who's on the left side of your screen in a light green shirt next to Dallin Pepper in the white. We didn't get it on the broadcast, but he was in heat 1 yesterday at test number 1, and you asked him how'd it go, and he didn't have anything to say about the test itself. He had something to say about the weekend.
That's right. His response was, "This is not my heat. I will be in my heat tomorrow."
And he's in his heat today as Alex Vigneault, Dallin Pepper, Jeff Adler, Samuel Cournoyer, Roman Karenikov, Noah Olson, Jason Hopper. Look at these guys, just all ripping through the first set of 10, now in the set of 9.
And a lot of these guys choosing to go unbroken, even on the deadlifts. It tells me that they're very confident in approaching this dumbbell bench press. Chase, there are so many transitions here built into this test that it's easy to trap yourself in thinking, yo, I got to go big on my sets, especially at the barbells on the ends. When in fact, you could probably take a little bit of a more structured approach in how you're going to break up the reps and then have some haste in those transitions, and it can pay off.
After the set of 9 bench press, Samuel Cournoyer, hey, no surprise, you're coming out of Mayhem. You're going to be doing some bench press. There's some bench press in that program.
That's absolutely true. Bench press and GHD sit-ups, which aren't here this weekend, but we know they'd be more than prepared for that.
Yeah. That midline's getting taxed a little bit in this test, though.
It's true. It's true. We talked about that even in our walk over here. It was a discussion that's worthy having on the broadcast, where it's like, hey, people assume because you're good at something, it must be nice. You're good at this. You're good at that.
Yes.
Well, when it appears in a test and you're good at it, boy, does it hurt. And boy, does it get the nerves rumbling and grumbling when you know you can excel at a particular test, because it puts the pressure on you. A lot of these guys, their heart rate's up already. We're only 2 rounds in, and they've got this really annoying 145 pounds they got to catch in the front rack position and squat all the way down with it every single time. It adds up.
All right, finishing up the round of 9 is actually Roman Karenikov that has moved up with Samuel Cournoyer. Sam on the right side of your screen, no shirt, just moving up to the dumbbell bench press. And you guys can see on the right side, to his left, that is Alex Vigneault. Jeff Adler also in the sleeveless blue top. Jason Hopper in the all black to the left. So these are your top athletes after 2 days, and what they're doing is middle out in the lanes as far as seeding these athletes based off where they're on the leaderboard.
Right. Adler laying back for his set of 8 here. Cournoyer already working the barbell, one at a time, cool, calm, and collected. A deep exhale every time it receives the bar in the bottom of that squat clean.
And it seems right now, Adrian, is that the pace setter, which we thought coming in, but it is being manifested out here on the competition floor as a dumbbell bench.
Yep. And a lot of it, again, is even the confidence around the movement, because if these guys know that they're going to struggle with the dumbbell, Well, it's only worth it to go so fast on a squat clean, and therefore it's only worth it to go so fast on a deadlift, so they're breaking up other things, so they give themselves some more time before they get back to the dumbbells.
Left to right on your screen, far left, you have Alex Vigneault, white t-shirt. Dallin Pepper in the white t-shirt just to his right. Moving up to his squat cleans, Jeff Adler, your overall leader after day number 1. Jason Hopper to the far right, walking back to his deadlift bar. But your leader so far is actually Sam Cournoyer, who is on his dumbbell bench press, and everybody else is on the deadlifts.
Sam's got a bit of a neutral approach there. He's got a bit of a neutral approach to the dumbbell position in his hands, which means his thumbs are facing towards his head and his pinkies down towards his feet. Dumbbells along his side, elbows close to his body. Really using a lot of tricep there and a lot of shoulder.
Sam Cournoyer just on the left side of your screen, no shirt, only one on the squat cleans in his round. He is starting to catch athletes like Will Morad on the right side of your screen in the all black. But Sam is just alone out here in the cleans, just off camera. You can see that barbell bouncing to the left. That's actually Roman Krenikov. So Roman Krenikov is holding on to second place. Alex Vigneault to the right actually just got a no rep. Alex Vigneault is just to the right of Sam Cournoyer in the light green shirt. Got a no rep on his first clean, and Cournoyer now advancing his bar. So he's out of the set of 7, moving into the set of 6.
And that no rep for Alex there was about depth in his receiving position. He stood it up, but he wasn't quite low enough.
Jason Hopper on the right side of your screen in the all black working into his set. He's got 2 more reps. Jeff Adler to the left, center screen, green top. 4 reps left to go. 1 rep behind Vigneault from 4 on the far left.
You know, one of the biggest separators, I mean, we talked about the bench press. Sam is confident there as he lays back again already with, my goodness, I'd say he's got at least a almost 40-second lead on Roman now at this point. Is that when he gets to the squat clean bar, there is no shuffling of the feet, there's no chasing the bar. He looks angry, and I think I like Sam when he's angry.
Hey, it's been a lot of hype, honestly, last year. When you think about him going team for Mayhem last year, everybody says this is an athlete, at least everybody in that camp, that has the potential not just to podium, but maybe potentially win the CrossFit Games one day.
The boys are back. We got some new views coming in.
You see Jason Hopper in the center screen in the all black. Looks like he's trying to overtake Roman Krenikov. So Roman Krenikov's on the other side of the competition floor. Right now, it's still the Sam show.
Hey, man, you know what I love is you watch Jason Hopper, and you notice from Matt, he's a relatively narrow receiving position in a squat clean. He's got that full grip on the barbell. Boy, does that make me think of Matt. Not that he moves the same, and he's a very different large rig of a human.
We were talking to Matt actually yesterday about that and how much work he's been putting in to Jason Hopper's barbell technique.
Yep.
You know, Jason Hopper's obviously the athleticism that he has coming in after playing football in college. Right? He has the engine, he has the speed, he has the athleticism, but the technique with the barbell is something Fraser's been hammering on Jason Hopper, and he said it's starting to pay off.
Yeah, you can see it. We see it from his training videos and the different things that we see online when we're researching athletes. It's like his movement has developed, his movement has changed, and it's going to, of course, overall increase his capacity. As within our methodology, it's MCI, man. Mechanics, consistency, then and only then intensity, even from a regular, everyday standpoint in the affiliate. And even our elite athletes put that into practice.
Sam Cournoyer is done with his round of 5. And there is just no one even close to him at the moment, and it's really coming on the dumbbell bench. We talked about the dumbbells being a major player in this test, and if you guys are just joining us, this is Heat 3 individual men, test number 3. Linda, 10 down to 1, deadlift, dumbbell bench, and squat cleans.
Sam Cournoyer leading the way. He's on his round of 4.
Time to beat 13:33. We're just approaching the 10-minute mark, or right about 9:30 at the moment. Center part of your screen, no shirt, black shorts, Sam Cournoyer just wasting no time. And now we're seeing touch and go, baby. Touch and go, baby. Let's go.
I love it. I love it.
I know it's only 2, but I got excited.
Oh, man, listen.
Look,
when
we
you
both
see
popped
that
out
bar,
of our seats for a little
when you see that bar recoil and you see the athletes hold on to it, you know that they've left just enough in reserve to make a real strong run and a real strong push to finish. And you love it because that means they pretty much nailed their pacing strategy at the beginning of this test, which is hard to do.
See Will Moore on the left side of your screen in the all black. He's in his set of 5, but Sam Cournoyer on the right, no shirt, moving up to the dumbbell bench. He has gone unbroken every round so far.
Yeah, and he's bought himself some time, so he's taking a breath here. I see him glance up at the clock periodically. There's some gamesmanship here, making sure that not only does he take first in this heat, but he wants to take an event win or a test win overall.
This podcast, we can say event win for the people.
Thank you. Thank you for your grace.
Sam Cournoyer, 2 reps, or 3 reps to go. Still opted for singles. Listen, he was just trying to test out the touch and go waters in the set of 4. You know, dip that toe in, realize that hot tub's a little too hot.
Well, this is also where we talk about self-preservation a little bit throughout the course of this whole event with seven tests, right?
You don't get extra points by winning by 2 minutes.
Hey, man, ain't no reason for me to win 2 minutes. I don't need to keep a world record for the next 3 weeks. I don't care about that. I want to get these 100 points that are available and let my body start to recover for whatever's next ahead.
Now, the race for second is to these athletes right here. Krennikov, Dallin Pepper, Jeff Adler, Jason Hopper in the backside of your screen is running to his bar. Hopper has about a 3-second lead on Krennikov, but Sam Cournoyer, 2 reps, and then he'll go into his singles.
And Roman's trying to pick up his pace a bit. Hopper's back, laying back for his there we go. Finish those 2 reps.
Hopper running to the barbell, right side of your screen.
Touch and go. Here comes Roman. Roman's trying to short the extension in his clean just to get out of it quicker to catch up to Hopper. I don't know if he's going to be able to close the gap at this point.
But now it's going to come down. Sam Cournoyer waving to the crowd.
Let me hear you make some noise.
Cournoyer takes an event win here in semifinal Linda.
Are you not entertained?
He did it waving to the crowd and walking across the finish line. Jason Hopper will take second place. Roman Krennikov in third place. All times underneath the time to beat, which was 13:30. These are all around the 12-minute mark. So your top 3 in this heat should be the top 3 in the event. Obviously, all scores are unofficial at the moment.
Adler here on his round of 2 in the green shirt. Vigneault chasing him down on his round of 2. Pepper also. These points matter for all these guys. It's got to be a race to the finish.
Vigneault running back to the barbell. It's a race for singles. Vigneault in the green. Dallin Pepper. Jeff Adler's running to the finish line. Jeff Adler actually gets ahead of the entire trio in front of Sprague, Olsen, Vigneault. Here comes Dallin Pepper in the white. One last rep for him. What a big finish for Jeff Adler. We had about 5 guys all separated about 5 to 10 seconds. And Jeff Adler squeaked ahead of all of them.
Trying to see if we got any
Hatfield across the finish line. Still got Luke Parker out there. Looks like he's on his set of 2. Will Morad.
Morad's still chipping away.
He's on his set of 2.
Farlow.
Looks like Jack Farlow just crossed the finish line. Time cap here is 17 minutes.
What do you guys want to hear from Sam? Want to see if we can get Sam over here? Sam Cournoyer, what do you want to hear?
All right, people finishing up here.
Got about a minute left before the time cap.
Got a few athletes here on the competition floor still.
Joshua Wood saying Luke came out way too hot. I didn't get to see how his initial pace, but I don't think Rich would be surprised.
See if we can get Sam Cournoyer over here. All right, Sam, your chest looks great on camera.
It's
I
right
gotta
on
say,
your chest.
you got a nice chest pump. How are the dumbbells for you? You make those look so easy.
I mean, I don't have the strongest bench, but I think everyone knows that my pressing game is pretty good, so I was just confident in moving them. I just, like, in the middle of the workout, I start, like, self-fighting, trying to bring them on top, and be like, you know what, I'll do one more, pretty faster, easier on the muscle, so, yeah.
For your pacing wise, was it the plan to go unbroken on the bench the whole time, or were you nervous and maybe tipping the scales into a little bit of that failure?
No, I didn't plan to go unbroken on the bench, and I did plan to go single all the time. I think I did 2 touch angle instead of 4. I was like, nah.
Hey, you got us really excited.
I was like, no, I'm good. Look at the time, look at Jason, I was like, I'm good.
When you're out there, are you looking at the clock knowing what the time to beat is and realizing?
Say that again, sorry.
When you're out there, are you looking at the clock knowing what the time to beat was and dictating your pacing?
I did heard like Tyrant got 13 something.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I was like, I want that sub 13 no matter what. So I was looking at the timer, making sure that Roman and Jason Offer was not, pushing me. Like, I was actually resting on the bench, looking at Jason. He was finishing his clean. I was grabbing my dumbbell. And from now on, I was like, all right, I got this.
That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, since we say your last name wrong all the time, will you say it right one time for the podcast?
All right, so in French, like the real last name would be Cournoyer.
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 Yeah.
Cournoyer.
That's good. I like it like that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's like a dog with some peanut butter on his mouth. Yeah. Hey,
Yes.
man, congratulations.
All right, thank you,
Great job, brother.
Good luck the rest of the weekend.